is up, guys? And today or tonight we will be watching. Yeah, that's right. I said watching a video called. Where is it? I just seen it. 10 riddles that will trick your brain.
Riddles are a fun way to test your brain power. They're in the form of simple questions, but the answers are anything but easy. If you're ready to put your mind to the test, subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Let's see how many of these 10 tricky riddles you can answer correctly. Are you ready? Let's go! Number 10. 2 fathers and 2 sons go fishing. Each of them catches 1 fish. So why do they bring home 3 fish in total? The answer is, the fishing group consists of a grandfather, his son, and his grandson. There are 3 generations of men on the trip in total, and they each brought home 1 fish each. Number 9. A basket contains 5 apples. How would you divide them among 5 kids so that each kid has 1 apple and 1 apple stays in the basket? The answer to this question is simple. You will give 4 kids 1 apple each, and the 5th kid will get the basket with the apple inside. Pretty tricky, right? Number 8. If you've gotten the first questions correct, you're doing an awesome job. But we're pretty sure this next riddle will definitely leave you stumped. When you have me, you feel like sharing me. But if you do share me, you don't have me. What am I? The answer is a secret. When people have a secret, they're dying to share it with someone. And when they do share it, it's no longer considered a secret. Number 7. Okay, this next riddle is a tough one, so listen to the question very carefully if you want to get it right. Are you ready? Here we go. What is as light as a feather, but even the world's strongest man couldn't hold it for more than 2 minutes?
I don't know.
The answer is his breath. Ricardo Bahia of Brazil holds the Guinness World Record for holding his breath underwater for over 20 minutes. But for most people in good health, they can hold their breath on average for approximately 2 minutes. Number 6. Okay, here's another difficult riddle that really stumped us. A certain 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it. What's the word? The answer is short. When you add the letters E and R to the end of the word short, you get the word shorter. Get it? Number 5. How are you doing so far? If you've been stumped a couple of times, there's no need to worry. These riddles are definitely tricky, but let's give this next question a shot. I go all around the world, but I still stay in a corner. Who am I? If you said a postage stamp, go ahead and give yourself a high five. When you affix a stamp onto an envelope, you can mail it anywhere in the world, but the stamp will always remain in the corner of the envelope. Number 4. Here's another tricky question for you. What occurs once in every minute, twice in every moment, yet never in 1,000...
What? Here's another tricky one for you. What occurs once in every minute, twice in every moment, yet never in 1,000 years? Your life?
Years.
Your life?
Do you give up? The answer is the letter N. There's only 1 M in the word minute, 2 M's in the word moment, and the words 1,000 years have no M's at all. Number 3. Here's another riddle that will really boggle your mind. 2 girls were born to the same mother on the same day at the same time in the same month and year, and yet they're not twins. How can this be?
Adopted.
The answer is, the 2 babies are part of a set of triplets. This would explain why they have the same mother and were born on the same exact day and at the same time. Number 2. Don't be so hard on yourself if this next question drives you crazy, because it's definitely a tough one. Are you ready? Here it goes. I can only live where there is light, but I die if light shines on me. What am I? Do you give up? The answer is a shadow. When the light hits, the shadow disappears. Number 1. Here's the last question, and it's definitely a tough one. Which word in the English language has 9 letters and remains a word at each step, even when you remove 1 letter from it right up to a single letter remaining? The answer is startling. When you begin removing letters, it becomes the word starting. If you take away the second T, it becomes staring. If you keep removing letters, it will eventually become the words string, sting, sing, sin, in, and I. Did we leave you stumped? How many of these riddles did you get correct? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a big...
This one.
Factsverse presents 12 riddles that will blow your mind. Number 1, the months of the year riddle. How many months have 28 days? When asked this question, most people would say 1, February. Because of leap year, they could become confused and not know how to answer. The actual answer to this riddle, though, is all of the months. Every month of the year has at least 28 days. Most have 30 or 31. Number 2, two father, two sons riddle. Two fathers and two sons walk into the store. They each buy a candy bar for 50 cents, but they spend $1.50. How is that possible? Well, it was the grandfather, the father, and a son who went into the store. The grandfather and the father are the two fathers, and the father and the son are the two sons. Number 3, railroad riddle. Railroad crossing without any cars. How do you spell that without using the letter R? That. T-H-A-T. The question asked how you spell that, not to describe a railroad word. Number 4, the royalty riddle. In a large room sits the king, the queen, and a set of twins. With all of these people, there are no adults in the room. How is this possible? Riddle. How far can you run into the woods? Halfway. If you keep running, you'd be running out of the woods. Number 6, the pack riddle. There are two men in the desert, and they both have backpacks on. One of the men is alive and his pack is open. The other man is dead and his pack is closed. What is in the dead man's pack? A parachute. The man alive had a parachute in his pack, but it opened. The man with the parachute in his pack that didn't open fell to his death. Number 7, the need, want, use riddle. There is a thing. The manufacturer doesn't need it. The buyer really doesn't want it, and the user doesn't even know that he's using it. What is the item? A coffin. The manufacturer is alive, so they don't need it. The person buying a casket doesn't want it. It means that a loved one has died, and the person using it doesn't know because, well, they're dead. Number 8, the word riddle. I am something. I am the beginning of the end. I am the end of time and space.